Hey, what's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here, back with a new movie. And yeah guys, it is an unscripted movie as well, and as you guys read the title, it is correct. Funny story, got this idea while reading your comments. It was so weird that reading multiple comments gave me this idea, but I guess it is what it is. I hope you enjoyed this one. I really had fun making this story, and if you do, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Anyway, the name of the story is What If Naruto Defying the Chosen Path. And yeah guys, I just really wanted to see where this will lead to, and the outcome of the story is great. So I hope you enjoy, and if you do, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Maybe I said this again. Yeah, oh well. And as for the live stream, I will not be going live on Friday, but I will be going live on Saturday. That is for sure. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I will see the poll again because I have forgotten what games you have chosen, and yeah, we can play those games in the next live stream and have just fun and chat. Maybe make a what if possible. That'll be fun, right? Anyways, enough of my yip yapping. Now enjoy the story. Our story begins. Our story begins with the POV of Naruto Uzumaki as we see him opening his eyes, looking directly towards the sky that was darkened as raindrops were trickling down his face, as he could feel that he was laying on water. As he got up, where am I? As he looked around, and then he remembered that he was here to stop Sasuke Uchiha, who has deserted the village and left towards Orochimaru to gain more power, the power which he could have gained from the village. As Naruto then got up, as he hissed in pain, "Damn it! I've taken too much damage. I have to get back to the village." Naruto thought to himself out loud as he took the first step, and a voice in his mind halted him. "Do you think it is wise to go back there?" "What do you mean?" So you are interested in listening to me. Just talk, okay? He took the second step. "Listen, Naruto. I have seen you for the past 13 years. I have been stuck with you ever since the day you were born. Those people do not care about you. All they care about is their Jinchuriki, their weapon that they can use and dispose of when necessary. You can easily be replaced." "You're lying." "Oh really, am I now? Where were your friends when you needed them the most? When you were getting beatings from the villagers? You know for sure, right, that Shikamaru and Choji passed by, and they even glanced at you. They were with their family members. But they did not do anything. That was by mistake. They couldn't have seen me." You just keep on repeating that in your head to make yourself believe that is what happened, while in reality it is much different, Naruto Uzumaki. You have been playing fool for way too much long, and it has affected you to believe that you really are the fool. Remember that at the age of 3 you vowed that you will play and act as a fool to manipulate the villagers, and when the time comes you will leave. You have the perfect opportunity. There is evidence of fighting here and someone dying. You can leave. I can help you, but why would you do that? Kid, I have been stuck with you, and if I leave the seal, I might be, put back again. So, in this timeline, I guess I'm stuck with you, and that's that. So, instead of fighting with you, why don't I cooperate? Because someone in my life told me that I should give humanity a chance, and you decided that now. Why? Good. You decided to be cautious. Good. Well, why did I decide to do this now is because I pity you. What? I pity you, Naruto. That is right. You were, denied your birthright. Even your Gigi denied it, thinking that you are not ready. And, your Bachan denied it as well when you asked her after she became the Kage. Didn't you? Naruto looked down deep in thought. I can sense someone approaching, Naruto. It is your choice. Leave or stay. As Naruto's mind was racing through a lot of thoughts that day. Within that moment, he relived his whole life, the torture that he suffered, the beatings that he had to endure, and the ignorance from his friend, turning a blind eye instead of helping him. Instead of being filled with rage, he was filled with motivation. It is decided. I will leave. I will trust you on this one, QB. It is a big gamble. A gamble that I'm willing to pay the price for. Good. Then let us depart. Now you need to sleep, and let me do my work. Wait, what? Before Naruto could finish, QB took over Naruto, and at blinding speed dashed far away from there, while maintaining and controlling its chakra as much as it could while taking over Naruto's body. As we go back to the place where Naruto has left from, to see that Kakashi Hatake arrived there. Oh no, I'm late. Bakun. As the Ninken jumped down there where Naruto was standing previously, it is seemed that one of your students is dead. Only Naruto's floating headband was found, which was damaged way beyond repair. And the other one? The Uchiha kid got away. I have known his scent from the last time he summoned me. That is why I can tell the difference. But the blonde one, well, I guess he's dead. Damn it! But where is his body? My guess is that Orochimaru might have taken it. I mean, he did revive the previous Kage with the Edo Tensei. Damn it, this is not good. We have to go back and report this to the Hokage-sama. Okay, if you need me, you can call me Kakashi. As Bakun poofed away. Damn it. I was late again, Sensei. Naruto. I'm sorry. As Kakashi turned around after grabbing and clutching Naruto's headband and dashing back all the way to the village. As unknown to everyone, this whole scenario was being watched by one person. It was Zetsu. As Zetsu was about to then leave, Kyuubi's Jinchuriki decided to do the opposite thing, and a foolish thing, than we expected. But it is good for us, said the White Half. Yes, it is. The more he does this foolishness, the more easier it is for us to grab him when the time comes. As they were about to leave, they heard a booming voice in their mind. Do not interrupt him. Mother? Yes, I was able to form a connection with you through the seal. I found a loophole. That is great, Mother. But what do you mean? I am doing this for you. I know, my child. But there is another way. Sacrifice the strongest shinobi souls to the statue. Or you can have 8 people killed and summon Shinigami to unseal me. That can be arranged, Mother, but why didn't you not? I was thinking of it, but I could not make a contact with you. Alright, I will do as you wish, Mother, but why should I stop him? Shouldn't I stop him or, go after him? He has a part of the 10 tails that you want. I have my own reasons, child. Just do as I told you, and protect him at all cost. This is my order. I am your will, Mother. I will follow through everything, even at the cost of my own life. With these words, Zetsu was locked and hell-bent on finding a way to release his mother while protecting Naruto now. So, we have a new mission now. Yes, said Black One to the White Half. We have to protect him and keep him hidden. But Madara will get conscious of it. He might try to figure it out. We will then sacrifice him first. He will be the first stepping stone to free the mother. That is good. And then Zetsu left the battlefield with the new orders given to him. As we go back to Konoha now, as Kakashi has arrived at the gates. Where is Sasuke-kun and Naruto? Naruto is dead. Sasuke killed him and left. Where is his body? Tsunade said while trembling. Orochimaru might have taken it. From what Bakun said. As Tsunade's hair was covering the eyes. I'm going to my office. Tsunade went towards her office and sat down there. As there was a knock, but not on the door, on the window. It seems you heard Jiraiya. Yeah, I did. His name from the scroll is also removed. He is dead. That's for sure. I see. I hope that at least you would. I thought so too. I thought it was a cruel joke, but it is not Hime. He is gone. I I know this is wrong, but I think it is for the best, Hime. What do you mean? It is for the best, said Jiraiya, breaking the ice off, as Tsunade was enraged at what Jiraiya had said to her. You were his godfather, and you were his grandmother. We are same boat, Tsunade. You kept it hidden from his father in that lifetime. You kept it hidden from Naruto. And now both of them are gone. Do you think I like that much, huh? I had to do that to protect my marriage with Don. And he goes and dies. And your 3-year-old child remained orphaned, thinking that he was an orphan for whole life of his, and then he has a son, your grandson. You don't bat an eyelash. And now that he's gone, you miss him? The kid has grown on me as well. But the villagers, I read the files, Tsunade. They have done unspeakable things to him. He was close to being raped by those bastards. But thankfully, Sensei put an end to their lives. Naruto was traumatized, but Sensei said that due to his, Uzumaki genes, he was able to recover. And maybe thanks to the seal that was placed on him by Sensei. The suppressing seals. I see. So use suppressors, huh? Yes. Otherwise, the trauma might have turned him over, like Orochimaru, or much worse, like Madara. As Tsunade trembled. But I lost my family. You never had one, Hime. Let's face it. You yourself did that to you. You abandoned both of them. And when they got close to you, you fell in love with them, and now you lost them again. Even without telling them that who you really were to them, Tsunade sent you, and who they really were. As after that, Jiraiya then was about to leave. Then what about you, Jiraiya? What did you do then? Tsunade was enraged, filled with sorrow, and she needed some comforting but from Jiraiya, not these words. I'm just a pathetic old bastard. Was filled with guilt to the brim, and I'm probably wasting away my life. I'll be sooner than later dead, found in an alleyway, either due to AIDS or either due to being killed by one of the women that I've been with. With these words, Jiraiya left, as he has his own demons to fight, while Tsunade had her own now. As we go towards the Konoha 10, what? Naruto is gone? Said Shikamaru. Yes, Shikamaru. He is, Sakura said. And Sasuke killed him. I mean, Sensei could be wrong, as Ino got up and slapped Sakura so hard on the face. Wake the fuck up, Sakura. Wake up to reality. Sasuke fucking Uchiha killed Naruto Uzumaki. And that is that. And now his dead body is missing as well. You know what that means? That whoever has his body might not have good intentions. You saw what happened at the Chunin exams, right? How the previous Kages were revived, which killed the third Hokage. Let's just say Naruto comes back like that and kills you, kills us. Then what? He will be broken. But can you survive being killed like that? Being betrayed like that? He won't. Yes, I know he won't, but he will be controlled. And Naruto being a puppet of someone is scary. He is strong-willed, even though he's a big-headed idiot. But think of it like this. A Naruto who is strong, calculative, and cold, and doesn't feel remorse, as they all felt chills run down their spine, because they knew just how much of a menace Naruto could be, if he wanted to be. On the other side, Iruka was crying, his eyes out. His little brother was gone. And there was not even his body there to have a funeral, as he did not knew how to cope with his sadness. On the other side, in Konoha, the villagers were celebrating, while the elders were frowning. This is bad. We have to contact Orochimaru Danzo, said Koharu. I have already. He does not have the body, which means the boy might be alive. But the Rinken as well as Haraki confirmed that he is dead. But the body wasn't found. So he's missing in action, MIA. Danzo said, yes, I will send out my Rutanbus to look for him, to find more clues about him. There might be high chances that he is alive out there. As the three of them nodded in a silent agreement, as we go back to Otogakure, as just Orochimaru has finished sending a letter now. It has been 2 days since the incident. My oh my, Sasuke-kun, do I have a news for you? What? Your friend, it seems Naruto Uzumaki, is not dead, and he has left the village as well, for his own purpose. As Sasuke's eyes widened. What? No, it can't be. It must be wrong. No. Some say he's missing in action. Some say he's gone for good. Some say he is alive out there. But for whatever reason, we do not know. As Sasuke then felt fear grip his heart for the first time. Naruto wouldn't go after him, right? It wasn't the reason, right? He said so himself. But he himself broken the bonds with Naruto and the rest of the village, giving him a reason to go after him. No. He will prove to that dope once again. He have defeated him once, he can do that again. Besides, Naruto was on his own, while he had a sage to train him. While on the other side, Naruto woke up, fully recovered. I guess it is time for me to start my own journey. As Naruto then went on to become a hunter then. After buying a mask which was completely blank, he went on to take on some missions which were assassinations. He had to get rid of his innocence to become the monster they wanted him to be, and that is what he did. He started to take hit missions as well as assassination ones in crowded places, in bright plain day, as well as in darkest of deepest nights. Not one of his targets was safe from him. He would just go and kill the designated target without harming the others and leave. It has been 2 years since he has been doing that. He has gotten so much better in stealth that many would say that he is on par with the Dark Knight, or much more advanced than him. Even he could surprise the Dark Knight if he were in that universe, as Naruto has become the one with shadows, adopting them, becoming one with them. As he was also named as Shadow Killer as well in the bingo book. Nobody has seen him. He wore a complete black attire, as well as a black mask, which was plain now, as nobody has seen his face, nor a single strand of hair as well. He always covers himself completely up, but he's young, that is for sure. After a year, we go towards Konoha, and the Konoha life has gone and returned back to normal. People although has built a small statue of Naruto Uzumaki Senju. It turns out Tsunade has revealed to everyone who Naruto truly was and who Minato truly was. Minato was her son Senju, who she told the story that she wanted to protect him from her enemies, and that is why left in the orphanage under the designated name of Namikaze. And same could be said for Naruto, who was raised by him. As they all fell into despair, that the legacy of the fourth Hokage was walking and roaming amongst them, and they were the ones who beated him. Some were just laughing at that. Legacy of the fourth got his ass whipped by them. Some were just sad and guilty, while the others were indifferent, thinking that the kid might have deserved it because, well, why was he a demon then? On the other side, Tsunade was working day and night to crack this corrupt village, because she has found out just how much corruption was going on here. From the civilian council member with the lowest rank up to the biggest rank of the shinobi elders, all were corrupt, greedy, and power hungry. That was the short definition of them, and Tsunade wanted to put an end to this. She will put an end to this. As this was going on, Jiraiya was hell-bent on finding Naruto because he knew for sure he at least should recover his student's remain before giving him a proper burial. It has been a year though, but he was still hopeful. In Orochimaru's lair, Sasuke Uchiha's training was going along well. As the bingo book was unopened, as Karin Uzumaki was scrolling through it, and that is until she came to the page of the Shadow Killer, whose rank has been moved up again from A to the S rank. Huh, this Shadow Killer dude has moved a rank again. I can't believe just a year ago he was just a D rank killer, and now he is an S rank. And Sasuke looked at it. Pathetic. I could probably take him out. I doubt that Sasuke could, said Orochimaru. Why would you think that, Orochimaru? This cut you see? It was because I encountered him half a year ago. He was at his half potential. He has grown exponentially since then. And think about it. I saw a strand of hair, which was blonde. And Sasuke's eyes widened. It cannot be. There's no way in hell. It has to be a nightmare. The daub? No. It could be any other blonde. Hell, the world was filled with blondes. And many different hair color people. But what if it was him? What if it was him who was preparing to finally do the deed that he was decided to do? As we finally go towards Naruto's hideout, he has prepared an invisible cloaked seal that was cloaking his treehouse in which he resided. Nobody knew the location, but it was residing in the woods that covered a short distance from the main bank in which his account was, as well as the place where he took missions from the guild. And the guild was connected to Kumo, Iwa, and Konoha through 3 roads, as there were sub-roads which connected to the other 2 villages like Suna and Kiri. And Naruto was completely hidden within. As Naruto, we see him sitting in his room as he was crafting new tools. Finally done, huh? Yes, it seems you have finally perfected and crafted your father's kunai. Yes, I have. But it is more advanced than that. As Naruto threw the kunai, it went straight through the thick wood block and was embedded into the, wall behind it. Naruto smirked. Told you way much more efficient. As Naruto has engraved the seals of Lang Raijin on it, Naruto was going to make the Flash return to the elemental nations, but it will not be Yellow Flash, it will be the Shadow Flash. As Naruto then smirked and got up. Listen, Naruto, it is all and good. Your training has been going well, but why are you doing this? My true purpose for doing this is because I want to become a legend, and after doing so, I will start my own village, Kurama, and I want you to be the elder of that village, a leader in my stead if it ever comes to that, a guardian of that place. Have you thought about the name yet? Yes. It will be Kumagakure, the demon village. Why? They all think that I am a demon. Why should I not just embrace it? I mean, they are pretty much labeling it on me, right? And I'm gonna make them fear me, like the world fears the Shadow Killer. That is correct, I guess. That is correct indeed, Kurama. In due time, the world will see just what it proved. The dagger that was thrown into this hot pit has been prepared and laced with poison that will stab anyone's back and cut through anyone who is standing in its way. Naruto sat with narrowed eyes, which were filled with cold fury, as he put on his mask and was ready to take on a mission. It was plain and simple. It was from the leader of the Snow Country to find and assassinate his niece, who was the true heir. Naruto took the job and left, as everyone was whispering his name. Hey, you see that? That's the Shadow Killer. Man, I thought that he was a myth. Yeah, myth, right. And that is why they're moving his rank up. He's not that much, I guess. One of them said, Shh, he can hear you. Do you want to end up dead? No, said the other one, as Naruto could hear them. Fools. All of them are fools. Why are they focusing on me? They should focus on training and doing their job. They might advance as well. Pathetic, Naruto said as he was walking out. They admire you because you are something that has become unattainable, Naruto. You have become what many of them dream to become, and way too much early. Jealousy, envy, that is what fills their heart. They do not want to work hard. They just want to take your place. That is how things work in this world. You either survive, or you either become their prey and die. I'd rather stay as a predator than to become a prey. As Naruto then tried to dash as fast as he could, and was going on the few leads he had. Time skip. 3 months later, Naruto was able to find the correct lead and was able to locate down the princess of the Snow Country, Kyoki Kazehana. That was her name, as she was acting in a movie. As after being done, Naruto was inside her special area where she would rest in her waiting room. As she got there, Naruto then used his seal to lock the door and sound dampening seals as well as he jumped down. As then she turned towards him as Naruto knocked her out unconscious. And then when she woke up, she was in his hideout. Where is this place? What do you want from me? Your uncle has given me a task to end your life, and you seem like a normal girl. I want to ask you one thing. Why, though? That bastard has taken over my father's kingdom. I was the rightful heir. He drove me away after betraying my father and taking over. We were betrayed by him. She started to cry. Please just end my suffering. But I hope that you and him rot in hell, along with those traitors that followed him. You don't have to, Naruto said, as he took off his mask. Who are you? I am Naruto Uzumaki, also known as the Shadow Killer. I see. So you're the... Yes. My true mission was to bring you there and execute you in front of him. But then I thought, why don't I ask you a question? Because you seem like a normal girl who wouldn't even harm a fly. And why was a king after you? I had my suspicions, but you have claimed them to be true. So, I have changed my mind. You're not going to kill me? No. Instead, I'm going to help you reclaim what is truly yours. You would do that? Yes, I will. After all, I hate those who have been lying to me. And your uncle has just lied to me. And he will pay the price. Thank you so much, Naruto. You don't have to worry about that. As Naruto freed her, you can stay here for the night. We'll leave tomorrow. And she nodded. And the next morning, Naruto prepared her some breakfast as she blushed. Even though he was a killer who kidnapped her, she was now feeling at least at peace somewhat. Time skip. It took them 3 more months to reach at the Snow Country, as Naruto infiltrated it, while leaving her with some food as well as shelter, and with a Henji seal that was permanent to cover her identity up. Next thing she knew and heard was screams of many people inside the castle, and many armies running towards it. And soon within the 2-day time span, the whole army was dead. Those who were the loyalists to the uncle were dead. Those who were kept in dungeons were freed. And let's just say her uncle were executed, and she was named the true heir. The people of the Snow Country rejoiced after the true heir returned to them. And not only that, they rejoiced for their savior, the Shadow Killer, who saved them. Nobody would ever in their dream have thought that the most dangerous killer out there would save their whole country single-handedly. And this, from one of the spies, was mentioned in the bingo book that was about to be published within the next week. As during that time, Naruto spent in Snow Country, and he spent the time with Kyoki. Both of them got close and were friends now. Well, to Kyoki, she wanted to be more than friends. since Naruto didn't have anyone in his life. As after that, Naruto was at the entrance of the snow country. It is time I leave, Kyoki. You have to, Naruto? I have to. You know that I have my own aim. I told you about that, right? You can start here. We we can build this village together. You and me. I guess I have a place now. But there are still some things that I must do. I have to find my true self before I come here and commit to you and to this village, Kyuki. The Naruto lifted his mask and kissed her. I don't know what took over me, but I guess you don't mind. Shut up, you idiot, and stop talking, she said, kissing him again, as both of them melted into each other's kiss. As after the kiss ended, it was time for them to part. So, we're a thing now? We're dating? Much better than that, as she put a ring on his finger. We're fiancés now. I like the sound of that, Kyoki-chan. I'll see you in a bit, as after that Naruto disappeared in a dark flash. Time skip. 1 week later. 1 week ago, the whole elemental nations was shocked to find out that a single person was able to defeat the armies, which were heavily laced with the modern technology. And it was none other than the Shadow Killer. It caused many of them to be wide-eyed, mainly the leaders, and not only that, the council as well. They felt frightened. They felt the need to terminate him or either make him their loyalist. And that is why all of them formed a plan with their councils to send out shinobis to locate him down and to bring him in alive, and if not possible, then to end his life. And let's just say for the next 3 months Naruto had many assassinations attempted while he was doing jobs, but none of them were successful. One was killed, then the other, the more brutalist way possible by Naruto, to send out a message to stop sending killers after him. At one point at time, he even incapacitated and amputated the granddaughter of the Tsuchikage, who came after him herself with arrogance. She lost an arm and an eye that day, as she crawled away from there. As after that, we go towards Konoha. It seems that the assassination attempts that were done to him, he has quite likely retaliated in more than frightening ways than we can imagine, Tsunade-sama. Are you sure that he is the only possible solution to this mess? Yes. Kumo and Eva are raging for war alongside with Kiri, who is under Yagura's control. And the 3 villages combined cannot, well, destroy us completely, but we will be devastated badly. And I'd rather not have this devastation done to my village. As all of the elders as well as the council members nodded. So have you found the Jinchuriki yet? He's still missing in action. We do not know where he went, if he is alive, that is. As all of them nodded. Alright, so it is official. We are going to go after him then. Yes, we are going to go after the mission known as Mission Shadow. We are going after Shadow Killer. I will assemble a team myself. End of the meeting. As everyone left, the files were hand-picked by her. As Jiraiya came. What are you doing, Ime? I'm picking the files of the shinobis that are perfect for this mission. What is it? It is to track down the Shadow Killer and, well, to bring him back. Why? I want him to work for us. Because the 3 villages are waging war upon us. And from the looks of it, Tsuchikage is scared shitless of him. Because of the technique that he showed, that is related to Minato. I know, said Jiraiya, finishing off the last words. Do you think that it is... I do not know, Jiraiya, but I sure do as hope so it is. As after that, we go towards the files. I think I'll prepare the team, Hime. As Jiraiya then had selected few in front of him. Kakashi Harake, Maito Gai, Rock Lee, Neji Hyuga, Hinata Hyuga, Sakura Haruno, as well as Shikamaru and Choji Akamichi. These were the people handpicked by him, alongside with the leader, Jiraiya of the Sannin himself. As Naruto has just picked on a mission when they left. On the mission cold black, as Naruto was inside a huge facility which was taken by the terrorists, and, well, many hostages were there. Naruto was stealthily killing all of them. Suddenly an explosion go off in front of a girl. Using his flash tap technique that he far more advanced than the Raijin technique, stepped there and took another step, causing a great distress to his intestine as well as his whole body, because he was moving at the speed of light, and it was still in experiments and in the making. He used it in the field, and he had to pay the price as he was coughing blood now. Who would have thought the mighty Shadow Killer at my feet, said the leader, as suddenly all of his goons fell to the ground. I have you where I want you to be. And suddenly, something happened, and he split it into two. Pathetic. As the girl, eyes were closed. Keep them closed, little one. As Naruto put her in front of the people, as the people cheered for him. He was just supposed to be an assassin, but it seems like in the previous 2 months, he has become a vigilante of some sort. A hero for the people. For those who are weak enough to protect themselves. But that was okay for Naruto. He had to gain some public goodness will in front of the people, right? Once because he wanted to start his own village later on. As he was about to leave, wounded, unknown to him, he was being followed. Kid, you're bleeding bad. Yeah, I'm doing as much as I can, kid. You're ill. Because of the technique, many of your ribs, your muscles were destroyed into tiny bits. It will take some time to heal. Yeah, I guess Shadow Killer can take a few days off. Yeah, that will be for the best. As they finally found a hideout. Impressive, said Jiraiya. As when Naruto went to sleep, they tried to enter, and Jiraiya, being the seal master, broke inside. Then they saw the whole armor of the Shadow Killer there, and many of his tools and his library. And then they saw someone in the shower. As it came out, as they were well hidden, as he went to the bed. As tears were welling up in their eyes. It was their dead friend, Naruto Uzumaki there, who they all thought was dead, as Kakashi was the most one who was shocked, as he couldn't contain himself as he jumped there. Naruto! Is that... As Naruto woke up on guard, as he looked at Kakashi dead in the eyes. Kakashi Sensei? What are you doing here? As Naruto then activated his senses, you all can come out now. It was, well, not good and, well, quite idiot of me to, well, lead you all to my hideout. So tell me, what can I do for you, since you're all here? We were tasked to bring you back. Me or the Shadow Killer? Shadow Killer. But we did not know that it was you, kid. Hey Jiraiya, how have you been? It seems that you know. Yeah. I had a talk with them. Them? But... the seal. I should have known. Minato was always a genius. Well, he was. So what can I do for you? And better yet, what can I do for my grandmother? As all of their eyes widened. You know? Dad always knew, but he just kept it hidden. Even though it hurted him to the end. And so can I. She just wants to talk. Take this kunai, throw this to the ground, and I will appear there. You perfected the kunai technique, huh? Said Kakashi, flying Raijin. Father never mentioned? No. We always call it the flash jutsu. Me and Obito, my friend. Yeah, I heard. Well, it was nice meeting you all. As Hinata then noticed a ring. Naruto-kun, is that... Oh, yeah. I have a fiancé now. As she suddenly fell down to her knees, as tears welled up in her eyes, as Naruto got up in front of her face. Hey, you okay, Hinata? Naruto said it with concern, being genuine Naruto for once, as Sakura felt jealous with this, because Naruto usually did this for her, but not anymore it seems, because Naruto has changed over the years. And why Naruto was doing this? Well, for one reason, Hinata was the only kind person there for him. He was not an idiot, even though he made himself look like it. She was always there cheering for him. He knew that she was meek and weak. At least that is what she thought of herself, and she did not have any self-confidence, and always was blaming herself. And Naruto was always hurt by that. You can say that in a way that Naruto always had a crush on her in reality. But following the trend of the class, he went after the two beautiful girls there. God knows how they ended up beautiful. He went by those two were Sakura and Ino. On the other side, Hinata passed out. Oi, Hinata! It seems that she should remain here, Naruto. With you. Wait, what? What do you mean, Neji? She cannot go back. She has been running around. You can see her feet, right? Naruto saw that she was bleeding. She has been moving towards this location non-stop, while we stopped and take a breath. Why would she do that? Because I'm not going to say that. She will tell you herself. We all will leave. But you better not lay a finger on her, you idiot. I won't, I promise. As after that they were gone, Naruto laid her on the bed. As after covering her, he went and sat on the couch to recover. You know, meeting them again was not that bad. Yeah, but you ignored Shikamaru and Choji. They looked hurt. Oh, yeah, like I was ignored when I was getting beaten. Nice one, kid. Touché. As after that, we have time skip. Naruto woke up to the most divine smell in his house. It was the fragrance of the breakfast, and Naruto went to the kitchen to see Hinata cooking. Oh, Naruto, you're awake. Calm down, Hinata-chan. Sit down, and we can have breakfast together. As Naruto and Hinata had breakfast together, and after that, Hinata was blushing madly. How did you? It was beautiful and divine. I'm sorry, what? I mean what I said. Your cooking is divine, Hinata. It healed me. Naruto said jokingly, as she blushed even more. Listen, Hinata. I knew that you liked me from the beginning. I acted like a fool, because you know what happened to me, right? I found out. I was sad, he said as the tear fell down. Naruto was shocked. Kid, don't let her get away. She is the perfect wife material for you. You'll be a fool to let her go. Why, trust me, I won't, Kurama. As Naruto wrapped his arms around her. Thank you. As he kissed her forehead, and then her cheek, and then her lips. As Hinata did the same. As one thing led to another, and things started to heat up. And let's just say Naruto couldn't keep his words to Neji, and they had ended up having sex in kitchen, on bed, and shower, and after taking a bath another one, and the whole day was passed on to the sessions. It took them 1 week to get back there, as the kunai was dropped and the shadow assassin, as well as Hinata Yuga, appeared there, was looking more beautiful and glistening. Hinata was now a mature woman, as Hiyashi got up and went towards Naruto as he activated his Byakugan, and then he stopped. You bastard! Why couldn't you keep your word? Said Neji, getting to know what happened, as Jiraiya looked at his student with jaw dropped. My boy, Jiraiya said, you made me proud, and your old man was a pussy who couldn't do that. Oh wait, Jiraiya, stop doing my old man dirty like that. Fine, kid, I was just joking. It's good to meet you, Naruto. Come here, you old hack, Naruto said as Naruto pulled her from handshake into a tight, gripping hug. You think you could get away from me, huh, grandmother? As her eyes widened. You know? Yeah, I thought they would have told you. I forgot. You will pay for that, Jiraiya, said Tsunade. Oh, yeah, oh, look at the time. It is time to feed Gamamaru-sama. I have to go. As Jiraiya poofed away. As after Naruto put her down, she grabbed her back. Ow, that hurts. Gotta admit, brat, your strength has increased. You can say that. Hey, Naruto, it's been... Stop, Naruto said, as all of them were shocked. I'm not talking to you two. And you all as well. I do not care. And neither do we, brat. As Naruto went towards her and grabbed her and lifted her up by the neck. She was a civilian councilwoman. Listen here, you bitch. I know who I am. You cannot hide from me. And you know where I found it out? They left a part of their soul in the seal that hides behind the QB. It's to stop the QB from making out. Or do you want to meet it so much? As Naruto's eyes turned red into slits. Tell me, said a demonic voice as they all felt chills run down their spine. Do you want to meet the demon that you all so craved about? You wanted the attention of? As they all were shaking in their boots, as the woman who was being held passed out. As after that, Naruto returned to normal. Ha! Should have seen your all faces. Everyone, as Naruto made a clone, as it was still the same with demonic voice and red eyes. Meet Kurama, the nine-tailed fox. As their jaws dropped. Yo. As they all passed out. I think you broke them all, Naruto. The biggest prank of the century. As after that, Shikamaru and Choji they said, Wait, Naruto, why aren't you... I was just messing with you. But why did you ignore me when I was getting beaten? Wait, that was you? Yeah, it was me. We thought that it must be your imagination or something. And my father was too damn lazy to do anything. And my father is too fat to do anything. As both of the fathers looked at each other and down, with a huge cloud over their head. Well, to be honest, that is true. And we did try to warn their asses, but they wouldn't listen. They even bribed us a lot. The part of which we went to you, remember? Oh, you mean those clothes as well as those snacks? Yep. Thanks, guys. But seriously though, why didn't you two help me out? We were being targeted by assassins. That is why we had to move out. We did not knew. All that mattered to us was to protect our family at the time, said Choza. What? Why didn't you tell us then, Dad? Said Choji to Choza. As Choza looked down. I didn't want you or your mother to get hurt. Your mother is a civilian, Choji, and you were one at the time as well. I had to do what I had to do, and that was to protect you two. Who was the assassin? Eva. Eva wants to destroy the formation of Inoshikachu, which is known as the Legends in the Bingo book. And we are the current Inoshikachu formation, followed up by our children, and they want to destroy us at the time. You mean the same assassins that went after us? Maybe, we do not know, because they escaped. That is a deep problem that we need to look into. So, aside from all this bullshitness, it is all good to meet you and all. What is the reason truly to call me here? We are at war. So? We need your help, Naruto. What do you mean, so? Sorry, not going to happen. As their eyes wide. What? This village has taken away from me a lot of things. You, Granny. Jiraiya, you as well. You were supposed to be my godfather, but you had obligations. My Gigi's time, as well as my parents. I'm not going to give it any more, to let it just consume myself as well. It is all your own problem. You're on your own. I'm not going to help anyone. But you are, I'm not. Remember? Once a shinobi is dead or known as missing in action, if he is to be found alive, he is free. It is written down in the logs of the books. A hidden character, if you must have read Danzo. As Danzo gritted his teeth. As Koharu then said, it is true. Damn you old hag bitch. You had to splurt that out. Danzo thought, bingo. And checkmate to you, Danzo. You are just defeated in your own game of trickery. But you are the last heir to the Namikaze clan. There is no Namikaze clan. There was never a Namikaze clan. There always were and will be Senjus. And I will end the Uchihas once and for all. What do you mean? It was an Uchiha who started this mess. The Kyuubi attack. Both times were performed by an Uchiha. And you have a lot of the Sharingans, said the Kyuubi as the Kyuubified Naruto sneaked behind Danzo and had a fist that straight went through his heart, grabbing it as well. as the beating heart of Danzo was now in Kurama's heart. As before he could do anything or say Izanagi, his body bursted out into smears. I got myself covered, Naruto. Well, you gotta endure now, you idiot. I told you to be careful. Oi, I was. Why did you do that, Naruto? He has Sharingans. Check his bandaged arm. As from the splatters, the bandaged arm was checked. There was many eyeballs of the Uchihas there. Disgusting, said all of them. QB or Kurama can figure this out and has heightened my senses, so I can sense these as well. So you mean to say that this mess was caused by the Uchihas? Yes. It is 90% Uchihas while 10% your fault. You pushed them towards this, while the Uchihas always wanted to revolt. Ever since Madara's betrayal, it was his last order, to always fight. Fight for their freedom, and that is what they are, so-called freedom fighters. Even though there is nothing to fight worth for. You are right, Naruto. But why would you kill Sasuke? Said Kakashi. He stabbed me twice through the heart, and he was smiling like a maniac while doing so. I get to have my revenge, but not kill him. I'm gonna take away something that is so precious to him. You can't mean... Yes. I'm going to kill that person who he so wishes to kill before him, and then I'm gonna destroy his arms and legs. This way you can have your boy toy, Sakura, and I can have a piece of my mind. After I'm done with that bitch. As Naruto began to leave. You can't do that. And what are you going to do? Stop me? If I have to, I will. She said as she tried to punch Naruto, as Naruto bitch slapped her as he was sent towards the wall. You were once my teammate, and yet you will still defend a traitor who killed your other teammate, while the one who has been betrayed by him are us. You are a hypocritical bitch, Sakura, who only cares about herself and her Sasuke-kun. You disgust me to no end. As after that, Naruto left. As he was leaving towards the gate, he wore the mask and was jumping from shadows to shadows before disappearing altogether to his hideout. As he threw his mask on the ground, Damn it! Naruto yelled out in anger. Because Sakura, his teammate, would do this to him. Although ex-teammate, but still, he thought that she might have matured, but she's still the same arrogant bitch the way she was back then. Don't worry, I will end him. I'm not going to save him anymore. The Uchiha race needs to end. As on the other side, Kaguya's plan was starting to form, as she thought that it might work, but unknown to her, Shinigami-sama was already given order by the sage, and her soul was taken alongside with Zetsu and the Akatsuki members that were killed, which was Nagato, Konan, as well as Hidan, Kakazu, Deidara, Sasori, and the final one was Kisame. Itachi and Tobi were the only ones left, the two Uchihas, and his own soul was consumed by the Shinigami, as well as the payment for summoning him, instead of breaking someone out, and Kage's soul was also consumed, killing her altogether. It was many birds killed with only one stone, as Sage has already planned this out, knowing that his mother would find out eventually evade the loophole through the seal, and this will be their only chance. That is why he died, even though he could have lived for all eternity. As we go towards Naruto, his training was finished. He has located down the last two members of the Akatsuki. After the mass genocide in Amegakure was made public, he was going after them, tracking them down like animals, while on the other side Sasuke Uchiha was ready as well. After 3 years of training, I'm coming for you, Itachi. You are going to die. And Itachi, he did meet with Team Taka after killing, or quote-unquote killing Orochimaru, and leaving his base, who told him to go towards none other than the Uchiha shrine. As after arriving there, what awaited him shocked him to the core. It was Itachi's dead corpse, as Naruto stepped behind him, coming out of the shadows. You finally made it. I thought that you wouldn't. Teme. Dope? It can't be. What's the reason, Sasuke? Why so serious? Why do you look scared? It is the dope after all. The Naruto disappeared in a black flash and appeared behind him. What harm can I do? As Sasuke lost it, as he threw his sword away and ran away like a sissy girl, but Naruto kicked him to the side. Mighty Uchiha Sasuke, the prodigal child of the Uchiha clan, turned into a sissy girl who was crying, turned into a chicken. As Sasuke was now shivering, as Naruto began to beat the shit out of him. Literally. Oh, don't try to yell, Sasuke. No one will be here to help you out. Even you, Toby. As Toby then looked down as an arm went straight through him, grabbing his heart again. Ah, I love doing this, said a deep voice as Kyuubi's eyes widened. Missed me? I bet you did, you asshole. As it was Kyuubi who finally had his revenge on the second attacker, the Madara imposter with his Sharingan. As now the three Uchihas were dead. One beaten to death, so much that his brain was now smeared, other's heart was stabbed out. Itachi, well, he died because of his illness and shock of seeing Naruto, of what he has become after having a heart attack. The only person here who is capable of being brave is Itachi. After giving a proper burial to Itachi, Naruto departed back. His mission, his aim was finished. He has become a legend in the shinobi world in his own right. But now the main problem arises. The war started to break out, and Konoha won again. But at the loss of the elders and 80% of the populace of shinobis, it was reduced to its former glory. And soon the village itself was disbanded by the daimyo of the land. As the snow country, Naruto built a village while Kyoki became his daimyo. Hinata and the Hyuga clan moved there, becoming the first clan of the snow country. And Hinata became Naruto's second wife, while the first one was Kazuhana Kyoki. And she was the daimyo, while Naruto was the leader of Akuma Kagure in Snow Country, the village hidden in the snow of the demons. That was the title of the village. As Naruto and his wife ran the village and the academy, while one of his wife was a daimyo, meaning Naruto held all the cards and powers. The other villages got worried of it and started to cause war, and that did not end it well for them. The Shadow Killer returned, and this time around decimated their whole councils as well as the leaders, giving them a fair warning to the next generation to never mess with them. As after that, nobody did. Tsunade turned towards Naruto, and so did Jiraiya. Many of the Konoha peoples who loved Naruto joined them, while those who tormented him were not allowed, were sent back from the gates. Karma's a bit sure, right? Sakura was also denied the fact to enter, because she was still there to get answers from Naruto of why he did kill Sasuke-kun, even if her sensei, even if the whole populace, even her own Shisho, Tsunade, like Naruto, she will still question his moralities. He vowed that he would never hurt any soul, and yet he did. The circumstances of the world allowed anyone to change, even a kind-hearted person as Naruto. And she had to get that through her thick skull, otherwise it will be bad for her. While things were going great, many things have changed throughout the years. Naruto regime as the leader of the demon village was going great, as the new villagers started to form as well again from the ashes, rising like phoenix, and moved towards an alliance, forgetting about their hatred, which Naruto felt quite good about. And unknown to him, two more dangers were lurking in the shadows, which were none other than the Orsuzukis, Ishiki, Momoshiki, and Kishiki, which were stabbed by the soul of Kaguya Otsutsuki as she became the primordial goddess, as she descended again. Well, my beloved child, I am here for you. As she grabbed Naruto. What do you want? from me. Who even are you? Who am I, you ask? As then she began to tell the tale of how she arrived here and how her firstborn died. She became so sad that instead of letting his soul pass away, she let it reincarnate. And Naruto was the reincarnate of the Otsutsuki, the firstborn Otsutsuki from her, the big brother of Hagoromo and Homura Otsutsuki. Even both of them knew about this as well. Naruto wasn't the reincarnation of Asura or Indra, nor was he child of prophecy. He was her son, and that is why she wanted to perfect and protect him. So you mean to say you're my mother? Yes, I am your mother. And you saved me from great catastrophe because you didn't want anyone to hurt me? Yes, not anymore. As Naruto hugged her back, I believe you. I I guess you can be my mother then, huh? Again, the mother again, as she smiled. And from then on, Kaguya became a part of the village again and lived there with her son, while her two other sons watched their big brother reincarnation as their mother interact, as she changed back from the demon goddess to the rabbit goddess that was respected by all. As this was today's story, I hope you liked this one, and if you did, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And yeah, I will be going live soon, or maybe I will go live on Saturday. I don't know, man. I am quite tired. I might go live on Saturday, I hope, not on Friday. And I will tell you the time beforehand before I go live. So yeah, you don't need to worry about anything. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing out, guys. Peace.